EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us north of the border in the beautiful city of Toronto, Canada. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Armadillos of Toronto. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Howell, first play, going to throw it. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Howell changing the play here. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Howell. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Out of the gun, it's Howell. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Cheetah. Cheetah. Hut, hut.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register while we watched him pile up that yardage and create those nice runs that they didn't win the football game. But that doesn't mean changing what you do. Continue to feed him the football.
Now a first throw of the afternoon, and the connection is there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
First down, here's Thompson. And he's got his man on the out route. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Ultra. Ready.
On second down, Blackburn. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Third down and 2.
Thompson now, third down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just past the 35. So problems with Aaron passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Howell out of the shotgun. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. When you look at this defense,
they come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
And he'll find the open man. That's complete.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
First down, Washington.
Another throw for Howell.
Escaping the pressure right. That'll be caught. It's Cup.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall. And the Commanders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about something.
Now the ball comes loose. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the fumble recovery, Howell. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
2nd down throw for Howell. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Hassan Reddick in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 3rd and 19. Here's Howell. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Howell throwing again after the pick six. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second and a couple. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Throwing here, Howell. That is complete downfield to Knox. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
A 28-yard gain. And the Commanders' first down.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Touchdown, Washington. Justin Jefferson, 39 yards. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Ready, set.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Ready.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to the... Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now they go play action with Howell. Finding Knox there, complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. Down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Ready, ready, go.
2nd down and 4. And Howe will throw it.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Justin Jefferson with career touchdown number 75. And the Commanders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Armadillos 7. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Down.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
On the move to his left. He's got a man complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Hey, go steal.
Up the middle they go.
Blackburn takes it to about the 37. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
Let's go.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
9-yard line.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. On 2nd down now. Blackburn. Give him 9 there. They still need 6 more now on 3rd down.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Here's 3rd and 6. Thompson looking to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 2. Howell now to throw it.
He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Howell looking to throw again.
Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Back to throw. Howell.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Now Howell.
Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Commanders are able to add on to their first half lead.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Now Thompson.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
Ready up. Ready.
Here's Thompson.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Howell to the air on 1st and 10.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
One last shot before the break. Howell.
It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Armadillos 7.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On the ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Touchdown, Washington. Justin Jefferson
from 13 yards out.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
42, Armadillos 7. Michael Dixon
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Rail, yellow. Set.
Thompson now from the gun.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 43. Now Thompson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
97.
Here's Thompson. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Devontae Smith. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Armadillos are able to at least get one score back. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
The score, Commanders 42, Armadillos 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Washington. Cooper Kupp with a milestone. Career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Commanders have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Got it. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, it's Thompson. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Blackburn, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Set.
Off play action. Thompson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set. Hut.
They'll run on 1st down. Blackburn. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free,
Ready.
but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Ready.
Looking to throw, Thompson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
Hey, go Fury. Set.
On 1st down, Blackburn. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Let's go now.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5.
Hut.
Thompson fakes a handoff. Now going to throw it. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
Go.
On second down, Buckley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
45 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38.
We have played 3 quarters.
Now a 2nd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, and the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Quan Martin.
And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Buckley. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
But now he appears to be in some pain.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Off play action. It's Howell.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but
They'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Come on, set.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Thompson going play action here. He's going to take another shot here. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here we go.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10.
Set.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Intercepted by Washington. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
3rd and 9 here. Throwing here, Howell. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the 1st down at around the 22. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Sly able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Here we go, set.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Down. Set, cut.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the 2nd time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
So it was the defense that jumped, and that'll move them 5 yards closer.
Wonder how they did it. What if they twitched a little bit up front, you know, a little subtle head movement that the officials didn't detect, but they got it done. Now they're 5 yards closer for their field goal attempt.
Sly able to put this one through,
and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they come through with 3 after forcing the turnover. But CD, second half, you're starting inside the red zone. Obviously, they would have liked 6 out of that.
Absolutely, because that's all you're thinking is how do you get it into the end zone? You want the field goal to be the last resort. In this case, they gave it a great try, but did have to settle for 3.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Set, ready. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Ready. Ready.
Right back to him on 1st down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Ready.
On 2nd down now, Blackburn, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Blackburn. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one.